on, guys? Welcome to another Sky Blue stream. Sky Blue here, aka Drew. We'll be flying on VATSIM from Portland to San Francisco. As of now, only Portland Tower and Oakland Center online, so kind of late in the US, so we'll try and get some ATC if we can. Let's just go ahead and get started from cold and dark. Okay, so as we lock the aircraft, it's Virgin America. We are Redwood 352 today. And looking at the aircraft, it looks pretty good. It's just parked slightly off center. But otherwise, shock set, landing area, doors area checked, APU area is clear. We get in the aircraft, the DC maintenance is here because maintenance got to the aircraft first. Let me just do a few sim settings here. Obviously this is going to be in pounds. And we'll get all the call outs. 1,000. Oh, looks like Oakland Center's offline now. So we'll just do this on our own. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. We're in the right aircraft, number 365 Victor Alpha. Engines, ooh, they should be off. Parking brake is on. Top should be up. Okay. Weather panel, auto, weather, turbulence hazard, off and off. Gear down, wipers off. Batteries 1 and 2 on. External power on. Okay, IR1 nav. Put the lights on. Not too bright. Just like that. IR2 on. I'll put these lights on as well. And IR3 on. That's a synchronize REFB for now. Departure time 15:24, make it 15:55. Air services, we got some preconditioned air. I'll do a bit of a radio check on an isolated frequency. Check.
Check.
Check. Check.
Check. Check.
AP fire test. Okay, it's gonna be a fully not really fully loaded. Actually, it's fully loaded. High, cold a bit. Okay, number 365 Victor Alpha, it's an Airbus A3, sorry. Airbus A320-200, CFM 56.5 before engines, nav database is current. Initial items to insert. Nav actually downgrade clear, GPS primary loss clear, AC position valid clear. We haven't aligned the aircraft yet. It's going to be KPDX-KSFO. The alternate is Sacramento. Redwood 352. Okay, we'll check the tech log. No MELs, no CDLs, no OEBs. OEBs, yeah, we just have to put this altitude selector back to 100 when not in use. Got to start my SimApp Pro. And nothing special on the configuration of the aircraft, just CPDLC. Alright, let's get the ATIS. It's 12835. Write this down.
Have information Oscar.
Information Oscar.
Portland International Airport HS information Oscar 0553 Zulu Special. Web 070 at 3. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature 0. Dew point -3. Altimeter 3023. Simultaneous visual approaches in use runways 10 left and 10. Departing runways 10 left and 10. Notices to air missions pushback onto taxiways Tango and K requires ATC clearance. Advise on initial contact. You have information Oscar. Portland International Airport HS information Oscar 0553 Zulu Special. Web 070 at 3. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature 0. Dew point -3.
Kilo and Tango needs special
Altimeter
push.
3023. Simultaneous visual approaches in use runways 10 left
Start
and
loading the
10.
aircraft.
Departing runways 10 left and 10. Notices to air missions pushback onto taxiways Tango and K requires ATC clearance. Advise on initial contact. You have information Oscar.
0903.
Portland International Airport HS information Oscar.
Company message.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight.
140.0
Wheels first.
314.
And keep your small items under the seat.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure,
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Offshore taxi, Tango ready for taxi, okay. Okay, I've done my preliminary calculations. Have you done yours? Yes, apparently you have.
Locking gear.
Shall we compare? Yes. Ooh, hold on. Alright, so taking off Portland, running 10 left, and dry anti-ice off packs on, Flaps 1 trimmed down 0.6, Flex X7, B1145, BRM45, V2 145, and engine acceleration 1030. Okay, looks good. And do PMPF now. Door page, oxygen page, no oxygen, and no half box in green rather. Hydraulics, check quantity on the green. Engine, check oil, sufficient for flight. Flap 0 selected and indicated disarm spoilers, parking brake is on, anchor press on the green. Check emergency equipment, the gloves, the life vest, the crash axe, smoke, goggles, portable breathing equipment, fire extinguishers, oxygen masks, flashlights, escape ropes. Check the circuit breakers, the count gauge, and do the external walk around. We'll do now. Okay, PFO. CVR test. Loudspeakers minimum. Other side minimum as well. Int. Evac captain purser. Strobe lights auto. Nav lights on. We're doing their fueling. How much do we need? Best copy to ground, confirm fueling complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing.
Battery, yeah, 60 amperes, so it's charging.
Or a front row
Within 10 seconds, wait for that to go down.
must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure,
I mean, it's charging, so
kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling
we'll monitor that later. Engine 1 fire test.
your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is
Engine 2 fire test.
Thank you for observing this policy.
Norn. Yay. Today we're using the Gospels. 3023, 92, 23 plus 8, 31 divided by 310, 1023. Anti-skid timer. Up with the door test. Saddle, parking brake on, auto, 1 on. We have the agency clearance that was given to us beforehand, so we'll do squawk 106. Okay. Constraints plan. So we can start the MCDU setup. Slim decks. Temperature, TOC, -62. Current temperature is 0. 3700. So triple pause, slow plan. So we'll plan Mini 5. Mini 5, Eason, River, Kosig, Bisley. Mini Eason. Good. Let's go back 1. Apache, then Malbec. The big 4. Take it from Dumbo. Production. Perf. 0.23. 0. I'm going to 0703. Conditional right 0. There's a barrel for this, just in case. Three. Right now, nothing to turn to, and a 3. Trip wind. Tailwind 36.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency
Just waiting for this
exit
guy.
or a front row bulkhead seat,
I mean, I'll do a quick PA while the bags are being loaded. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, this is Sierra Captain Scavin speaking on behalf of the rest of the crew. Welcome aboard Virgin America Flight 352 non-stop service from Portland to San Francisco. Right now we're just waiting for the last bags to be loaded, and once that's done, we'll get the final paperwork done, and we'll get moving with this flight. Flight time today, first of all, we're cruising at 37,000 feet, and the estimated flight time is just about 1 hour and 30 minutes. And looking at the maps right now, we are looking at a pretty smooth ride all the way down to San Francisco. I'm trying to get the seatbelts off as early as possible, but continue to keep your seatbelts on for your safety and the safety of others. And to enforce that safety, we have our hardworking cabin crew at the back. Listen to them at all times. Sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight, and we'll get back to you as we get closer to the San Francisco area. Once again from the flight deck, aboard this Virgin America flight. Welcome aboard. Just a bit. That's the second to the last bag, I think. Or the last, can't see. One more bag. Okay. Boarding's done.
cabin crew, boarding is now complete. Any remaining ground crew, please leave the aircraft.
Company message, can you pull that up? FIL is 1.8.0. The block is 1, 2, 3, 7. Correct, 12.4. Comfort is 31.4%, 140.0%. Okay, that's what we calculated with, I think. But the maxed out is now proper. It is 31, still 31.4. Good. Okay, so flaps 1 down 0667. All the way. Okay, you've cross-checked my work. Okay, glare shield check. Okay, set QNH. Set FDs on, constraints, nav range 20. Gear 1+2, speed dashes, setting DS. Initial climb as per clearance is 7,000. DS dashes. The cockpit ground, headsets off, oxygen mask test. Elevation auto, 100 0 feet, size aircraft is normal. Stand by. Cockpit ground cleared to disconnect external air conditioning cards. Alright, so 1606, 7000, ready for a very quick briefing. We should be taking off from Portland, or 0 left, not 10 left, min 5 departure, east on transition, and then transition altitude 8,000, highest time say 5,800, weather, no significant weather. Operational, secondary set for ILS 10 left reland, and right now I'll park that gate Delta 4, we'll push it back up to the west side, onto the tow box 1, all short of Tango, we got a 10 left, so we'll pass through hotspot 2 as we make our full length. And looking at the load sheet, zero fuel at 128.0 plus block 12.4 equals takeoff weight 140.0, and sorry, no, equals 140.4 ramp weight minus tax weight 0.4 equals takeoff weight 140.0. Take 21 left, full length, flaps 1, trim down 06567, V1, V145, VR145, V245. Thrust reduction acceleration are both 1,030 feet. So passing that altitude from climb mode, from SRS mode, we'll transition to climb mode since we'll be on the SID. And then, accelerate through S speed, call flap 0, accelerate to 250 knots below 10,000. That's pretty much it. Questions, comments, suggestions? None? Alright, then this departure briefing is complete. Cover preparation checklist. Let's take it's removed for quantity. It's 2,360 pounds bounce. Seatbelts on, 8 ears. Nav bar F QNH 3023. Mission checklist complete. Ground clear to disconnect external power. Okay, and L1. On Roger, on passengers and infants are clear to close doors. Okay, do we have any ramp towers? No. Let's go. Yes, here, clear for push and start, which we are. Beacon light on. Windows closed, thrust levers idle. Parking brake on before start checklist. Brake on. Take us and thrust. V1, 145, B145, B145, flex 67. It's close, beacon on. Top of the ground, confirm all doors closed and locked. Alright, push us back facing west towards Tango.
Release parking brake.
Always check closed. Brakes released off blocks 4-9.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Roger. Selector ignition. No amber crosses. Bleeder left side. Engine 1. Start.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. 20. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit
Well, engine
Parking
2 start.
life jackets and brain position.
Okay, ground speed 0. No movement outside.
There
Accept.
are 8 emergency exits in this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that the nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to the exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt is unfastened. We recommend you keep it fastened.
Unlocking gear.
Air supply fails. Masks will not be closed. Mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Hold the mask in place.
Sector norm. Pube lead off.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Stand on water. Take a left.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Cover ground.
Fasten tape around your waist.
Clear to disconnect.
Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. Outside, inflate it by pulling it on. If it fails to inflate or needs to
Cancels and pins. Received. App start checklist. Guys, off. ECM status.
life jacket switches.
Checked. Hedge trim.
From the ground, Alaskan 1487 for Bay Charlie 14.
Control app start check is complete. Flight control check.
Alaska 1487, good evening, Portland ground. You can taxi to
Left.
gate Charlie 14, make that
Right.
left turn onto
Control.
Bravo
Right.
for me, and a right turn on Tango all the way into
Right.
the gate.
Control.
Lessons Bravo, then Tango to the
Let's
gate.
taxi on the ramp.
Alaskan 1487.
Right side. Portland Ground Redwood Tree 52. Evan Oscar pulling up short of Tango. Request taxi.
Redwood 352, good evening, Portland ground. Runway 10 left, taxi via Tango, Kilo, cross runway 21 on Kilo and hold short, runway 10 left.
Alright, so Tango, correction, 10 left via Tango, Kilo, cross 200 Kilo, then hold short 10 left, Redwood 352. Brake check. Show 0. So Tango, Kilo, clear left. All right. Okay, give me a takeoff confirmation briefing. All right, yeah, you're taking off runway 10 left full length.
Cabin crew, seat
Then at 640 feet, left turn to river.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
7,000 initially climb blue, now blue, 1W2, 7,000 blue. Check, no chance to departure. Taxi checklist. Kilo.
At Redwood 352, monitor Portland Tower 123.77 on the other side of runway 21. See you.
Other side of 21, monitor 12377. Redwood 352, see you. Cabin crew, please be seated for the takeoff. Strobe lights on. Crossing runways 21. Okay, taxi checklist. Controls checked. Offsetting config. 1+F. So cheer on and auto. Norm. You know, takeoff. No blue. Wait.
Redwood 352, Portland Tower. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Redwood 352, ready for departure, 10 left.
Redwood 352, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff.
10 left, clear for takeoff, Redwood 352. Okay, runway 10 left confirmed, no stop bar, approach path clear, no TCAS traffic, runway clear. Line of checklist. Got front runway 10 left full length, 10 left full length TCAS, TARA, packs 1 and 2. On. Line of checklist complete. Ready? Ready. Take off. Manflex 67 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Set. Let's check. Rotate. You're up. Now. Shots. Just then climb all blue auto thrust. 0. Check. 50. Source.
Redwood 352, no further ATCs available. Resume your own navigation. Frequency change approved. Have a great flight.
Thank you. You have a good night. Redwood 352. See you. Say welcome to flight level 250. Set flight level 250. 25,000 blue. Okay. About 1 on. Passing 10,000, landing electric track. Just cycle the seatbelts and turn it off now. Fix airport, turn energy off. Read prog. Optimum level 360 Max 390 GPS primary XC high checked. Passing transition altitude set standard. Now check the difference. And let's go direct to Easton. Set direct to Easton and the beam points. And final 370. I'll set it. Oh, 370 blue. Rockout Star. Alters. Oh damn! All right. Alrighty. 7 be the bodega for arrival. 307. Yeah, we got auto ATC. First follow the bodega 4. So lowest altitude is 1000. I'm going heads down. Five, 3, 9 minutes. Sure. Latest for San Francisco is 185.
Six Zulu. Westcom. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 9er. 2.2. Altimeter 3007. Simultaneous charted visual FMF bridge runway 28 right and tiptoe runway 28 left approach in view. Departing runway 1 left. 1er. Notices to air mission taxiway November closed between runway 28 left and F. San Francisco GOR out of service. Increased bird activity in VCY map. Advised on initial contact. You have information Yankee. San Francisco International Airport ATIP information Yankee. 0656 Zulu. Westcom. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 9er. 2.2. Altimeter 3007. Simultaneous charted visual FMF bridge runway 28 right and tiptoe. Six, 132, 131. Tango.
airplane, Bodega 4. Bricks. The tiptoe. We'll listen to ILS. We'll take it from number 2. Reached. Okay. Sounds like last time. More drag. Check my work, please. Alright, ready for briefing? Okay. So we're arriving in San Francisco via the Bodega 4 arrival from the Molbek transition. And it ends over bricks, which we redirect ourselves to ILS Suite, right. And then start level dash 3322. Localizers India, Golf Whiskey, Quebec. And hold on. Yeah, go back, and then final approach course is 284. This is acceptable. Exmal 1,800. Decision altitude 213. Missed approach is climb 3000 on the San Francisco VOR. It's not radio 381 to VICU or told you mean hold. Missed approach requires minimum climb of 350 feet per nautical mile to 1,900. Find able to meet climbing gradients, the ILS, or localize it to 8 left. It's a 3-degree descent. No significant weather. Operational. Runway 28 right landing. Medium auto brakes. Max reversers. Cockpit full. And we will aim to vacate Tango. And go short 28 left. Once cleared, we go for the Delta gates via Alpha. Hotspot 2 and Hotspot 1 are described as those going into taxiway Echo. And make sure to look at the whole short lines for 28 left and 28 right. That's all I was trying to say. Extra fuel is 4.4 tons an hour. Questions, comments, suggestions? None? Alright, this route briefing is complete. I'll do a quick PA. Ladies and gentlemen from Flight Tech, this is CR Captain Skyline 3 p.m. behalf of the rest of the crew. We started our descent down to San Francisco, and we're aiming to be touching down in about 25 minutes or so. Weather is pretty good right now in San Francisco. Clear skies, great visibility. Temperature is chilly at 9 degrees Celsius. I'd like to thank you for choosing Virgin America, operated by the Sky Blue Air Service today on your flight to San Francisco. Wherever travels may take you, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey all the same. Sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight, and hope to see you again on another Virgin America or Sky Blue Air Service flight. But until then, we'll see you. So thank you. And controls. Okay. Drag. Twenty above. Make sure please prepare the cabin for arrival. 3, thrust idle. Set QNH. Check passing 17,200. Now check. No difference. We'll go overhead. We'll go over the bay. Down to 3,000 probably. More drag. What do they want Seppin at? Seppin to 3,000. Once after bricks, we'll break off to the left side. Thrust idle.
San Francisco traffic, French B 87 Alpha pushing back from gate Alpha 13 Victor. San Francisco traffic.
That's the airport itself. Alt. We'll go down to 3,000. Heading 080. We'll try that. Say we'll depart bricks heading 080 and then we'll vector ourselves. San Francisco traffic, Redwood 352, overhead San Francisco, 1000. We'll self-vector ourselves for ILS 28 right from the north San Francisco. Manual, alright, stand by. Okay, turn left heading 080 and descend 3000. and Sun 3000. 3000 blue. Okay, set radial in, let's see, Seppin. And ready pull, insert. Insert. Send above approach checklist. Constraints LS. Okay, keep this parameter actually high. Check approach checklist. QNH 3007. So it's on minimum, barrel 215, auto brake medium, visual selector, norm, push up speed. Heading 010. And just activate approach phase now. We're just going to be doing selecting speed. Oh, so it activated. Nice. Above, and quickly you see for the landing.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you. Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Traffic advisory, Redwood 352 on a right base, ILS 28 right, 10 miles, San Francisco. Speed old star. Heading 260 and repair for the ILS 2 right for established. Flaps 1, check. Flaps 1. Okay. India Gulf Whiskey Quebec identified, normal sensing, cleared ILS 28 right. That's the blue, log star, Cat dual, AP1+2. Flaps 2. Check. Flaps 2. Surface go check advisory River 352, established ILS 28 right, 11 miles, and ETA touchdown 0756 Zulu, 5 minutes to touchdown, 28 right, San Francisco.
20 on 12 heavies, departing runway 28 right, to the south.
Okay.
Delta 20 on 12 heavy.
Hope star. So. Radio for line check. Let's approach the 3000 as well, that's good.
San traffic at 1743 from STID, be joining the ILS 28 right, San Fran.
Gear down.
San Francisco traffic, French B85 Alpha, taxi runway 01 right, via Mike 2 Alpha Alpha 1, San Francisco traffic.
2000.
Flaps 3. Flaps full. Landing checklist. Landing no move. So traffic Redwood 352, 5 mile final, 28 right, 1 minute to touchdown, San Francisco. Ready? Okay, disconnecting autopilot, manual plates. Tab 1. Checked. Let's put T now. Checked. See traffic reporting. It's fine.
400.
Land.
$300. 100 above. $200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
So. Forward idle, manual braking. Where's the lines for this? Temperature traffic advisory, Vertical 352, vacated runway 10 right, and we'll cross 10, correction, 28 right, we'll cross 28 left on Tango, and then Alpha to the terminal, San Francisco.
San Fran traffic at 1743, short final landing 28 right, San Fran.
Alright, Alpha, to the left. Taxi slow, disarm spoilers, strobe lights.
San Francisco traffic, Fenix 85 Alpha, line to right 01 right. San Francisco
Ladies and
traffic.
gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access
After line checklist.
may now be used.
The windshield off.
Please
After line
make
check is
sure you
complete.
take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care opening the overhead lockers as items may have moved during flight. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your journey.
San Fran traffic at 1743, vacated 28 right, crossing 28 left at Tango. San Fran.
Oh, what? We're already here? Alright, hold on. Sorry about that. There's no gate numbers. Are there gate numbers in here?
San Fran traffic at 1743, vacated all runways, taxiing to Terminal Golf. San Fran.
San Francisco traffic, French B85 Alpha, taking off runway 01 right, San Francisco traffic.
San Fran traffic, Delta 2112 heavies, crossing Porte at 14,000, last call, departing the area to the south, Delta 2112 heavy.
Lead on. Lead on, engine 1 and 2 off.
San Fran traffic, Delta 2112 heavies, crossing Porte at 15,000.
Cabin crew disarm doors.
Last call, departing the area to the south, 2112 heavy.
Light off.
Cabin crew disarm doors.
You got bigger own jack set. Alright, Roger. Jack set, nil defects. Nil defects and on blocks 2-1. Just check the company message. Parking checklist. Fix on. Engines off. Turn lights off. Fuel pumps off. Parking checks complete.
San Francisco traffic. French B 85 Alpha, passing 2,000 feet, last call, San Francisco traffic.
Amazing. Alright, let's get the replay if you can. Alright, let's disconnect. And, I do need to modify the GSX profile for this one. So, how do you go? Alright, let's see. Let's see what happens if we start the engines. Disconnect the VATSIM first, obviously. Let's check if this is gonna work. Wait. Yeah, the gear just goes down. It's not gonna come up anymore. Seriously. And the rat.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Huh? Okay. You have to repeat it. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching.